Welcome to Witchcast!
'Cause it's Witchcast.
I'm Emily.
I'm Kate.
And we're your co-hosts of this, the Witchcast podcast.
That's right. We're your learning, growing, ever-evolving novice witches here to explore everything under the woo-woo, esoteric, spiritual umbrella.
And what a stunning umbrella it is. And today we have a very exciting rod of the umbrella.
Sure.
We're back on cheese. I think I'm having a very cheese season.
It's a very cheese-forward season in the best way.
So please welcome Tyromancer, author, and journalist, Jennifer Billock. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer.
Hi. What
Welcome.
other cheese things have you done?
We had a very exciting episode at the very beginning of this season with the guys from Jasper Hill Creamery about, yeah, I know, right?
Say
about
no
the
more.
alchemy of cheese making.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they do an awesome presentation about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, yeah, it's a very cheese season.
It's a
love
very
it.
cheese season. I got to book a lot of the guests, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
I just booked all food people.
it's been the best.
I love it. I'm listening to the Office Ladies podcast, and
Oh, yes,
like
I
I
love
started at the beginning, and I'm like going through. I'm not even done with the series yet in their podcast, but they keep talking about cheese. So I emailed them, and I was like, "What do you think about having?"
Oh my God, did they get back to you
Pam,
yet?
no, about having Pam and Angela's cheese fortune told, since you guys love cheese so much.
That would be amazing.
I
Okay,
know,
we're going to
right?
manifest that. We're going to put that out into the universe for you to get on The Office Ladies. That would be so
light
cool.
my cheese candle.
There
have
should
a
be
cheese-
breed candles.
I do have a
instead of,
cheese
like-
candle. Yeah. It's shaped like a block of cheese.
Amazing.
Oh,
Amazing.
that's awesome. I was thinking of like butter candles, but just put it in like a thing of cheddar or something. Like
So
something
like
melty.
fondue.
Yeah.
That's already been invented. I'm sorry to say.
Waxy.
Yeah, but this one, the heat's coming from the top in a little candle. It's much less effective. So
Okay.
before we get any further,
Yeah.
is this what you were going to say, Kate?
I
was
know,
gonna
'cause
say
I
we
wanna
should
know.
tell for our listeners what is Tyromancy and
Right.
like how does one get into it? Tell us everything.
So Tyromancy is the art of telling fortunes with cheese. I am, as far as we can tell, the only one in the world that does it professionally. Yeah, so I got into it, all the way back when I was a little girl. I've been doing divination forever, for as long as I can remember. It's the part of witchcraft that has always most appealed to me. So I would use like food and drinks and sticks and rocks and like all sorts of soap, all sorts of things to tell fortunes. So I've been doing this for a really long time. Mainly I had been doing tea leaves, and then at the pandemic I got bored and and I Googled weird ways to tell fortunes with food, and cheese came up, and I was like, oh, I think I'm going to do this. So I taught myself how to do it. I researched for a couple years to find all of the like documentation I could of the practice, and then kind of wove it into my own practice. So for me, it's kind of a blend of reading tea leaves and cheese.
I love this. Wait, so there are like how many original sources were you able to find? Where like how far back Tyromancy sounds like a fancy word. Does it go far back?
It actually goes back to the 2nd century.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super old. The first written mention of it was by Artemidorus of Daldis, who lived in Ephesus. Yeah, and I went to Ephesus, and I went to the library where his book was stored, and I was like all excited and totally geeked out and made a TikTok, and then realized afterwards that I had red wine stains all over my teeth.
As well a cheese fortune teller should.
I mean, I was in Turkey. It made sense. But I was just like, oops. So
That's incredible.
yeah,
hilarious.
so that was the first written mention of it, and then we hear about it a fair amount until around the witch trials, and it kind of disappears and comes back later in the 1900s, early 2000s in the form of video games, but we can talk about that later if you want.
I do also want to know about that. Yes. So I think to like jump right in here, you actually did for us a little, or you're going to do for us a little cheese reading, right?
Yes, I haven't looked at your pictures yet. I just opened them on my computer.
And we will post the photos on Instagram so that people
great.
who listen
Yeah.
will be able
All
to
right.
go there to see our photos. Yeah.
So you guys pull up your photos and tell me who wants to go first. We'll look at your cheeses first, whoever wants to go.
Emily, do you want to go first? I'm looking already at your cheese, so.
All right, I'll go first then. My stomach made a weird noise when you asked. It's either a good sign or a bad sign. Let's go.
And which cheese was yours?
Mine is the goat brie.
A lot of people have been choosing this goat brie lately.
It showed up in my grocery store, and I was like, yeah.
It looks delicious.
It really does. Okay, so I am going to look at the picture that does not have the package, the like wooden package in it.
Okay.
Then I will give you an overall reading for the future, if that works for you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm looking at the top of the cheese, and it's very pretty. It looks delicious. The first thing that I see is that the edges all the way around, they look pretty, like, good. They're not, like, broken or cracked or falling apart or anything like that. So that tends to mean that in the future you're going to have a very good foundation as far as feeling confident about yourself and who you are and where you are in life and what you're doing. Now, if you look on the left side of the picture, there is a little bit down near the bottom left where the cheese kind of juts out a little bit at the edge. That is you second guessing yourself about something. And that is interesting because you have a journey line going all the way across your cheese. It's the one that starts below where that juts out, and it's a really dark, short line, but then it continues further into a more whitish colored line. And it kind of makes that change where the darker part is like a half moon, and it makes that change right where the cheese kind of branches off. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this is interesting because you're on a good path here. Like, things are going strong. And then we get to a juncture where you have to make a choice. And you are second guessing yourself about that choice. So it all kind of lines up, like, right across the cheese. So first thing I want to tell you is that you have such a strong foundation, so you do not need to worry about second guessing yourself. If you hear imposter syndrome or whatever come up, just be like, get out. I don't need you. Like, you don't deserve this cheese. Go away. So taking some, like, good grounding deep breaths, remembering the outline of this cheese in the future. I know it sounds ridiculous, but picture this cheese in your future.
I am so sold on this.
Okay, good. So just keep the edges of this cheese in mind as an indicator to you that you do have this good solid foundation and this knowledge and this strength within you, and you don't need to worry about the naysayers, even if the naysayer is you. So I do think you've got a decision coming up. There's something going on right now that is, like, it just seems really strong. Like, it's a sure thing. Like, okay, say I'm like, excuse me, like, I'm going to go check the mail, right? That is my, like, sure, straightforward path. I'm going to check the mail. And then when I get up to go check the mail, 100% into it, suddenly I have, like, oh no, this thing broke. Do I go fix this or do I go check the mail, right? So there's a very sure thing that's happening for you right now. It is about to be not as sure because you're going to get distracted, I would say, by a choice that you're going to have to make. And I'm looking to see what the choice is going to be, if I can get any indication of that. Ooh. I do see, like, an owl shape, a profile of an owl sitting on the line in the part that gets that goes to the whiter shade right after this really dark line. Oh. Think a little abstractly if you
I think I see it. I think I see it. Yeah.
It's like got the head and then the wing. And so that is really an indication of wisdom, right? So you're going to say to yourself, well, I know how to do this, so I could go that direction, but maybe I'll go the other way just to see what happens. And so, I mean, fine. if that's what you think you should do. But please listen to your intuition in that moment. I think this is going to happen in like the next 4 to 5 months for you, where something that's just been really fine all along is suddenly like, oh great, now I have to make a decision. So listen to your intuition. It'll help tell you which way you need to go. I like that the owl is here. I don't like that you're using it as a reason to not do something.
Interesting. I was wondering, because it's like the straight line is like less clear after a point.
Exactly.
The other one is very clear.
Yeah.
Is that like, does that mean something?
That means that you're probably going to go in the other direction away from the owl. So you're going to be like, okay, let's put a hold on this thing that's a sure thing so that I can go fuck around over here for a little bit.
That would be me.
So be prepared for that. Now I want to move your attention to the top of the cheese. There is 2 dots right next to each other. And that is your spirit guide. And so that is a person or a creature that has passed on that's watching over you, trying to make you feel good about the decisions that you're making, helping you make the right decisions. You can also see that it is cut off from the rest of the cheese by a little line, which means that you are not listening to that spirit guide. So again, some meditation will probably help get you back in touch with that. Some like free journaling kind of thing. I say meditation, like everyone should just be like, yeah, I'm going to meditate. Whereas like if I try to meditate, I want to like gouge my eyes out. I hate it so much.
I have this one set of sorry, this is a quick aside.
No, fine.
This set of meditations I like to listen to, and it's I want to say it's LeBron James did this series of
Are you serious?
like 6-minute meditations for the Calm app, and for some reason it's the only one I can do.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
But I highly recommend them if someone's looking to like just dabble in a little meditation.
I'm immediately gonna go listen to that.
That is fantastic.
LeBron.
So maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe LeBron is your spirit guide.
Oh my god, if he is.
Amazing.
Well, if he is, then you should listen to him more.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So listen to LeBron. Because that spirit guide is going to be able to help guide you back to the path that you probably should have taken when you decided to ignore your cheese owl. So it's really not
If I had a nickel.
like, it's not that anything is going to go wrong. It's just that you're going to go off and like dilly-dally about something else and then eventually be like, oh, that was kind of a waste of time. So,
Well, if it isn't the story of every year of my life.
so just something to think about is that your spirit guide is there and they have a message for you and you're like, no, thank you. But they're there for you to listen to. And then one other thing I want to point out in your cheese, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because I'm going to try and talk my way through this, but if you see where the owl is and then go to the right, there's like a little sideways facing triangle and a line that kind of swoops down from it. And that line goes over and makes the shape of a butt. And the butt, the butt is an indication of you being very stubborn. And so you'll notice
Emily,
it
no.
lines up perfectly with your cheesy owl decision. So even though your wisdom, your owl is like, hey, don't be a dummy, you're just like, no, shut up, owl. I'm going to be a dummy and it's going to be great. So
The worst part is trying to figure out which side of the decision I'm supposed to be on.
go with the one that you don't feel like you want to spend time on.
Oh no.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna hold you to this, Em.
So
I'm gonna bring up the
this is
snowy owl in
my-
the butt later.
This is my overall advice to you with this cheese is to remember your solid foundation. Remember that you don't need to second guess yourself. And then when you come to this juncture of making a choice, don't second guess yourself. Because your cheese owl is going to be, no, go this way. And that's the way you're not going to want to go, but that's the way you should go. But your cheese butt is making you a little stubborn.
This
Yeah.
is honestly one of the most insightful readings.
Feels like it hand read through you.
And
I've
remember,
been read to filth.
and remember that LeBron is there for you
Yes.
to help you with your decision.
LeBron. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Get
Do
the
you have
cheese
any,
ready for
cheese
filth.
butt. Follow the cheese owl.
do you have
Read
any
to
questions
rind.
about this one?
No, I think that's all pretty clear.
Okay.
I'm going to write down no self-doubt and see if that helps this time.
Just write down listen to LeBron.
Yeah, it's good
LeBron.
advice.
It's true. He doesn't have self-doubt.
He'd never
like that.
steer you wrong. Not
Never steer you
LeBron.
wrong. No.
About LeBron. Listen to the cheese owl, not the butt. Listen to the cheese owl, not the butt. Got it. Great. I'm ready
that's
I'm ready for the
incredible.
future.
The dog barked. Just
That's okay.
One of our
We welcome
That's
pets.
actually encouraged. Yeah.
The only contingency is you have to then send us a picture of said dog to
Gary, come here.
post on our
Here, let me
Instagram.
hold. Well, this one doesn't like me as much as the other one. Okay, let's look at your cheese, Kate.
So mine is the Vermont aged white cheddar, and it was what I had in the fridge, and I broke it in half and then took a picture
Okay.
of the one half. Because otherwise it would just, I don't know. I felt like it was so boring without a little.
So, which picture do you want me to use? The one that has the line across the cheese, or the one that has the like
I
weird
didn't even
holes?
notice that. I must have turned it over without realizing. Oh gosh, now I have to pick a side.
Because I have two pictures.
Yeah. I took it for, beauty. I had no idea how you were going to read this, so I was like, I'll just do a couple beauty shots. I don't know. I feel like the one without the line is speaking to me more.
Okay. Perfect. We'll do that one. All right. No second chances. The other
Okay.
picture's closed.
Cool. Lock it in.
Locked in. Okay. So the first thing that I see in this cheese is the number 7.
Ooh.
Which is, there's like the craggly bottom.
Yeah.
And if you look up towards the left, like where that left point is, if you move inward towards the cheese, there's a number 7.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so the number 7 is going to be relevant to your future, either in a phone number or an address or an age or something like that. Just keep an eye out for it. It's something that is probably going to pop up a lot for you. Like how you look at the clock and it's always like 11:11 or whatever. It's going to be 7:77 for you.
7:77 o'clock again.
Shocking.
If I had a nickel.
All right. So just be aware of the number 7. It's part of a pattern for you. So what I want you to do is when you see a 7, I want you to like have a little notebook or something with you, or like notes on your phone, and just jot down what's going on at the time and how you're feeling at the time. And then after a few times of seeing that, you'll be able to kind of figure out what the the pattern is. That kind of thing. Yeah. All right.
I like that.
Good. All right. Now let's look down at the bottom of your cheese where it's all cracked and broken. And there's like the first little edge, and then if you move over to the right, there's a deer head in here.
Oh.
Like the part where the cheese, like the surface comes down, that's like the middle of the head, and then there's an ear on either side that kind of looks like oats to me.
I think I see it.
Okay, good. So the deer really represents like sage wisdom. So I know Emily had the owl that she was choosing to ignore, but
Not anymore.
you
LeBron
have,
and I are on the right track.
that's right. So you have a deer, and that is spiritual wisdom, and like not religion, but spirituality. So I feel like there's something in your future where you are becoming an expert in this area of spirituality. So like maybe you get really into pendulums, and then you learn everything you can about pendulums, and suddenly you're this pendulum expert. And so it's showing that you have a capacity to pick a topic and then work on it enough so that the knowledge becomes very deep for you. if that makes sense.
Cool. Yeah.
Classic Kate.
Right? Yeah, so it's not me, because if I start something and I'm bad at it, I'm like, nope, forget it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore.
I understand that feeling very well.
Okay. So now I'm looking at the rest of your cheese above this 7, and it really looks pretty good. You're going to have an unexpected visitor. And there's not really a way that I can show you why I'm saying that. It's just something that I'm being driven to tell you, is that you're going to have an unexpected visitor. So be prepared for that. It's not necessarily a negative thing. I'm seeing a lot of hearts in your cheese. And this visitor is showing up in a clean space, which tends to mean contentment and joy and happiness. So an unexpected positive visitor, I would hope.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm kind of jumping all over your cheese. Sorry.
Jump away.
So I'm back down by the deer, and I'm looking at it's very cute. So the deer ear on the right, immediately next to that is the face of an Icelandic puffin.
Oh.
And it is so cute. And the Icelandic puffin, oh gosh, what to say about the puffin? They are mostly seen when they're mating. And so they're like hanging out on the edge of the cliffs, like just, looking for their hookup, I guess. I don't know your relationship situation, but you could be out there looking for some hookups, or you could be moving into a phase of your life where there's nesting. There's a nesting feeling that's very important for you. So making sure that everything you're doing, every space you're in feels comfortable and at home for you. Puffins can be kind of skittish. So there is an opportunity here for you to kind of be like, uh-oh, this is too deep. And like decide to kind of take off. But I want you to have faith in your cheese puffin. And remember that the things that you are making connections with are things that are going to make you feel like you're at home.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And it's important also because if you look to the right of the puffin, there's an arrow pointing right at the puffin. So this is like, your cheese really wants you to know this.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So unexpected visitor. I think it's going to be a fun visit. The number 7, keep track of when you're seeing 7s. I'll be very curious to see what you come up with for this. Don't forget about your cheese deer having this wisdom, and you are diving into a topic and becoming an expert in your own right. And then also lean into the nesting kind of aspect of your personality in the future, because that's going to help you feel more comfortable and confident and aware of things going on in your life.
Oh, that's so awesome. This is such a good reading. Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not at this time.
Excellent. Well, if you think of anything, email me.
Okay, I definitely will. Thanks so
Great.
much, Jennifer.
Yeah. So that's it. That's how it works.
This is so good. I have like feels, and I have cheese feels.
Yay, cheese feels.
Yeah, did that resonate at all with you, Kate?
Yes, it all resonated very much. It's so crazy. Like, it's funny when you were but for both of our readings, when you're describing what you're seeing, it's like watching the cheese transform in front of your eyes. Like at first glance, I'm like, how is she going to read from this? It's so plain. Like, it's so boring. Yeah. There's nothing here. And then you start like describing all these visuals, and it's like, oh yeah, I see it. Oh, that's crazy.
And now you'll never be able to unsee it.
It's gonna drive me. Yeah. I'm gonna be grabbing
at
everyone.
A party. Like, oh, who's got this?
No, people tell me people tell me I give them a complex at the cheese counter, because now they go up to buy cheese and all they see is like different symbols and stuff in the cheeses.
They're spending like 2 hours at the deli counter,
and they freak out because they don't know what to buy. And I'm like, that's why I don't read my own cheese.
That's good to know. Yeah, I feel
It's
the
not
same
my
way.
business.
Yeah, about tarot. That's so funny. I love your use of animals for both of ours. Like,
Thanks.
how can you talk? So, can you talk through a bit more of your like Tyromancy practice? Like, do you like you just did it in real time with us, but what is typically your approach when you first start looking at a picture? Do you kind of just speak from your intuition and see what comes? Is there
Sure, yeah.
like a methodology to it?
Well, I'll tell you how my private sessions work. Every person gets 4 pieces of cheese. So you got the truncated version. And
okay.
the 4 pieces of cheese represent the past, the present, the future, and the answer to a question.
Ooh.
So the past, present, and future cheeses, I kind of read like a 3-card tarot spread. So immediately I usually start by looking at the edges to see what the foundation looks like. I look for larger holes or shapes or patterns, anything that kind of jumps out at me. And then I don't know, like, you remember those 3D pictures where you could like blur your eyes and then like all the things would pop out?
The magic
One of my
eye.
the magic eye.
Yeah. I kind
Loved
of do
those.
that with cheese. Like, I kind of like, I look at it closely, I pull back, I look at it a little further away just to see what kind of shapes I can see in it, and then I just start talking, and half the time I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth until I say it.
You just channel it.
Yeah, well, and then like, so I start just by looking at the cheese, but then, and I think it was one of you where I was like, the visitor, the unexpected visitor, where I said, I don't know, like, I can't really show you anything that shows this, I just have to tell you.
Yeah.
So that starts coming in for me. And then at that point, I'm like getting whole body chills. So
cool.
it starts with the cheese, and then it becomes more of an intuitive process, I think, throughout the reading.
When
Now
you
the
become the
question
straw.
cheese, right? Exactly. now the question cheese is a little different. I'm just looking for indicators of like yes or no, or the answer to whatever question they've asked me, and that's pretty. That one's the easiest.
Well, this is spectacular.
That's so cool. Do you ever have you ever had like a reading where you needed a different cheese, or because I know that your manager said you've even been able to read a craft single, like like does it matter? Does the cheese matter?
No.
Like, it just it comes through regardless.
Yeah, it comes through regardless. Like, I may ask you to manipulate the cheese in some way. So like with the craft single, I had the person tear it up and then drop those pieces onto a plate.
Oh, fun.
Tea leaf style.
Yes.
Yeah, because otherwise, like, I'm looking at wax. Like, no offense, craft, I would love to do a partnership with you.
Right, yeah, a remembrance of
Sponsorship.
cheese. Yeah.
And then sometimes, like, if I just the dog is barking. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
If the dog is barking, if I'm struggling to see anything, or like it's just like things aren't really gelling, I might have someone flip it over or like break their cheese in half, just kind of manipulate it in some way that's going to cause more visual variation, just to give me more context for what I'm looking at.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you find you mostly do these readings online, right? But do you find like anything's different from being able to feel and see the cheese in person?
I do about half and half. So about half online, half in person. What I like about being in person is that I can pick the cheese up.
Yeah.
And I can look at it really closely and then hold it in front of someone's face and be like, here, look right here. But I can also kind of do that on my virtual readings, because I have people send me pictures in advance that I don't look at, and then I share my screen and I'm using my mouse to point out what it is I'm looking at.
That's nice.
I think the biggest difference between the two is that in person, I really, really struggle with telling someone's fortune with a piece of cheese and then not just like popping the cheese into my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, not eating it. Yeah.
I like consciously have to be like, this is not your cheese, put it down.
Right, yeah. The cheese goes back to the owner.
Yeah, you don't accept it as payment.
I feel like I would put it in my mouth without thinking about it pretty easily.
It's
Tempting.
yeah, always like the last thing I think is like, put the cheese down, Jen.
Put the cheese.
Yeah, you got to eat before, or else You're like,
No, don't do any readings hungry.
so we talked a little bit about how you've always sort of connected with divination. Do you consider yourself witchy? I know you also have a tarot deck or two. What's your
Or
life
20.
look like? Or 20.
Nice.
Yes, I do consider myself as such, and I have been forever.
Yay.
I remember so the precursor to Tyromancy was my newsletter Kitchen Witch, where I was talking about the intersection of food and witchcraft, and I googled weird ways to tell fortunes with food because I was trying to find a way to promote the newsletter. And so then I posted online on Facebook, because I'm I posted on Facebook that I was starting this newsletter, and my dad sends me a text, and he's like, "What's with all this witch stuff?" And I'm like, "How have you not noticed that I've been like this for 40 years?"
Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
You said you are also a chocomancer, right? You were
Yes.
the NFL's chocomancer for 2024.
Yes, I was the official chocomancer of the NFL.
Please
because
explain.
They did a partnership with Snickers, and they wanted for that football season to have custom fortunes told from Snickers bars. So all of the mascots of the participating teams took bites out of Snickers bars and sent me a picture of their bite. And then I wrote fortunes for the bites.
Amazing.
This is amazing. That is brilliant. And how'd it go?
So much fun. It was great. They sold these like fancy kits, and then they sold out immediately, and then they launched it. They let more out into the world, which also sold out immediately. But we didn't do it this year.
Oh,
But
boo.
that's okay. I
Maybe
don't
next year.
remember what any of my fortunes were, so I don't know.
Oh, I
if
was
it
going to
was
say,
right.
did any of them come true? Did you predict
I
the
don't know.
Super Bowl?
I don't know, but the thing that happens now is people will like have a Snickers bar and take a bite and like suddenly shove it in my face and be like, "What's my fortune?"
Hey,
God.
Yeah, I do know that I made a accurate football prediction. So I was on the news, and the Bears were playing the Packers. So I live in Chicago, so that's a big deal for us.
Yes.
We're playing each other. The Bears and the Packers are playing each other in the first round of the playoffs. Apparently, I don't football, so I don't. But,
no, me neither.
But
same.
yeah, so I was on the news, and we were talking about cheese fortune telling, and then at the very end of it, they were like, "Before you go, who's going to win the game?" And I'm like, I don't know if I want to answer this, but then I said, like, last second, I was like, it's going to be the Bears. The Bears are gonna win. And so then my husband and I were waiting in line to order bagels from this takeout window, and we're like watching the game on his phone, and the Packers are winning up until the last 2 minutes when the Bears flipped it. And they won the game in like the last 10 seconds. And I was like, oh my God.
You are a witch!
Witch! She's a witch!
That's incredible. I always say there is no one witchier than football fans, I feel like diehard
Oh, yeah,
football
like
fans.
wearing the same
Yes,
shirt and
not
all.
changing
baseball.
their jersey. Like,
Baseball
I don't know.
players too, yeah.
Yeah, manifestation.
Major sports fans, they're like, oh, like I have to. My dog can't wear this anymore because when they lost, like, oh my God, my 70-year-old father is so witchy when it comes to sports.
Yeah. I also did candy readings for the Today Show this year for this past year
that's
for Halloween.
awesome.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
That's
candy
so
reader
fun.
officially as well.
Amazing. That's, as you were saying this, I was like, this is my dream job. Maybe I should. And then I thought, no. Listen to the owl. You can't read candy, Duncan. You gotta keep moving forward.
Do you find, like, not to get deep, but a thought just popped in my head. Do you find that maybe people are more open and receptive to divination through unusual sources versus like the traditional tarot cards and crystals? It feels maybe more accessible and less scary for you to read cheese and candy than for you to pull out, bones and runes.
So when you first started asking that question, in my head, my initial response was, no, the people who think it's bullshit are always going to think it's bullshit. And that's true, but you're right. Like, it is easier, I guess, to win them over if it's not something like that has a stigma attached to it, right? Like tarot cards or throwing the bones or whatever. Like, that a lot of that has this stigma that maybe like super religious people or like people who are just very anti witchcraft or anti-fortune telling are going to be like, absolutely not. But you talk about cheese and they're like, that's fucking weird. Yeah, let's do it. Like,
Right, yeah.
so
I feel like if you offered to read the same person's tea leaves versus like beer foam, you might get like a very different...
100%
Yeah.
beer foam every time. They would be like, yes.
That's so interesting. That's
Yeah.
psychology. Yeah.
Yeah, so I rarely find people who are like, please don't read my cheese. Because
yeah,
half
don't look
the
at my
time,
cheese.
no, because like most of the time people are just like, this sounds ridiculous enough that I really want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, great, okay. So yeah.
I believe it.
That's so funny.
So other than divination, is there anything else that you do in sort of the witchy world? Or like, what do your belief systems look like, I guess? Just a little light read.
Light
a little light
question.
read.
Whatever. Yeah, so I do a lot. I'm looking over at my shelf, like you can see what's going on over there. But you can't. So I do a lot of divination. I do spells for myself. I do custom spells. I read tarot poorly. I still use the book. I've learned to read tarot when I was 15, and I'm like, for some reason, my brain says, I'm not going to memorize this. You will use the book for the rest of your life. So
I had to sit down and be like, we're doing this. And it was only because Kate and I started doing them in public.
Yeah.
Doing, like,
We
readings
forced
in the room.
ourselves. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I
I was
get
like,
it.
I gotta memorize it. But it was, even now, it's half gone.
Yeah, I totally understand. So I do pretty much everything. As far as my personal practice, I'm not like a deity person.
Mm-hmm.
I am an energy person. So I feel like we are all from energy. We're all from the same energy. Like even inanimate things like rocks and like things like that, like we're all from the same energy. And so I feel like as far as like spell work or things like that, like you're just kind of influencing the energy around you, and that's what's making changes.
Yeah.
But also
Nice.
my spells are really dumb. Like like I've put a quarter on a plate and I put a candle on top of it and burned it. And like,
That's not dumb. That's
That's
perfect.
witchcraft,
it's
baby.
just, well,
Yeah,
it's just like, because somebody asked me, they were like, well, how do you celebrate the holidays? Or like, how do you, or the pagan wheel of the
Yeah.
year? And how do you like do your rituals? And I'm like, I don't do that. I'm like, I will like look at the moon and be like, hey bitch, what's up?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I light a candle and stare out the window and think, yeah.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, I call it lazy witch. I'm a lazy witch.
Girl, you are in the right podcast. This is exactly. We always talk about this, that like first there's a lot of, we have such a wide range of guests, and of course there are a lot of people who listen and come on the pod who are very devoted, very practiced, and you know, in their particular realm of practice, and have, you know, very strict guidelines about how they practice and what they do. And then there's, I think, a lot of us who listen and also come on the pod who are just living our lives as best we can with
We
some
have one
witchcraft,
specialty.
with
and
some
then,
witchcraft
like,
sprinkled
you know,
in whenever we can. You know, we stir our soup like clockwise and think
Yeah.
good thoughts maybe, but like we were always like, fuck, I missed the new moon. You know, like whatever. You know, like, we're just like,
Every time.
Oh, was it a full moon yesterday? Fuck.
yeah, that was Saturday. Well, yeah, you know, it's
Oh,
just
my
like,
crystals.
Yeah.
They're
I haven't cleansed my crystals and God knows when. You know, like life gets busy. Like
You
we're
know
just
what? I look
trying
at
to
them and I'm
survive.
like, clean yourself.
yeah. New job for the crystals. Cleanse
Clean
yourself.
yourself. You guys
So
got
I-
it. Yeah.
I have this book called Supermarket Sorcery.
Ooh.
And I love it because it was the first book that I read where I was like, oh my God, I don't have to do all of this
Yeah.
like ritualistic stuff that I don't believe in. Like I can just like do what I have, do whatever I want with what I've got in the house. Like I like that. And also like I'm a kind of person where like I don't think I need this quarter and the candle that I burned on top of the quarter in order to do this spell. I think that
Right.
like it's because I think it's energetic, I can manipulate it in that way, and like I don't need tools. I like them because I feel like I'm doing something.
Right.
But I'm
Yeah,
seeing,
they're fun.
yeah, they're a visual representation of progress.
Yeah. We always say all you really need is yourself to
Yeah,
practice
exactly.
witchcraft.
Exactly.
Everything else is just like fun accessories.
Yeah, I agree.
I love collecting all my different herbs and like candles and tchotchkes, but that's because I love shopping and like I'm a little hoarder mouse. But like, yeah,
You and
you
me
don't
both.
need it. Yeah,
100%.
absolutely. Speaking of, should we draw a card?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm very excited also for your deck. I feel like
You have the coolest stuff. Yeah.
All right,
So tell us
let
about your
me-
tarot deck.
So I have about 20 tarot decks, but this is my most accurate one, and it is the Garbage Pail Kids tarot deck. And
I'm
I love it
obsessed.
so much. It is always mean to me. It always tells me the truth when I don't want to hear the truth.
absolutely brutal.
God,
So yeah, but it is, and like I've done readings for other people with it, and it is literally the most accurate deck I have ever used.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe for me, I really identify with the Garbage Pail Kids. But let me.
You're just like, they did it again.
yeah, they're geniuses.
The artwork is so visceral. I love it. It kind of reminds me
love
of
it
like
so much.
the more bizarre episodes of Adventure Time. I don't know if you're familiar with that show. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
very like surreal, dark, but
I
like
love
cartoony
it.
at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, I'm gonna shuffle.
Okay.
Cool. Should we ask a specific question if we've got the most accurate deck?
I know.
Well,
maybe we should-
one card just fell out onto the floor. So
All
He was
right,
like,
well-
bitch, no.
I'm telling you.
Whatever it is what it is, though.
Yeah, they had the strong forces tonight.
So is this for me or is this for you?
I don't know.
I usually say it's like for like the pod,
all of
you
us?
know, like
Yeah.
Okay.
who knows who's gonna
Right.
who it's gonna hit of like the people
For the
listening
week.
and
So it's
Yeah.
the Three of Cups.
Oh, that's
Oh,
No,
lovely.
just kidding. Just kidding. It's a three
Oh.
of coins. Sorry. Three
Still
of
good.
coins.
That's still good.
And as I mentioned, I'm using the book because my brain
Please.
refuses to
No, it's
memorize.
okay.
It was upright. Oh, my dog
That's
is
good.
here. Hi, baby.
Aww.
Oh,
Okay,
sense the
so
good vibes.
I want to read the description of this to you because
I'm ready.
they also like get real like weird in the descriptions of the Garbage Pail
Amazing.
Kids cards. So it starts with friends, rascals, ruffians. Lend me your tissues. It says asking for help from others is the best way to get what you want now. No one can do everything by themselves 100% of the time. Sometimes collaboration is necessary. Embrace the advice and expertise of others. You know what? Screw you, Deck. This is like what I did not want to hear.
Maybe this was a card for you.
This is a card for me.
And the deck was like, "Hey, baby, thanks for
Yeah.
thanks for saying
This is
hi."
definitely a card for me. I don't want to do like I want to do everything myself. I feel
Yeah.
like I need to right now. There's things going on where I'm like, okay, this is my responsibility. So I'm gonna do a card for the pod now.
Well, just remember collaboration and asking.
Yeah,
for
listen to
help.
your LeBron, Jennifer.
Yeah, listen to let me find LeBron and then I'll pick up my dog.
Oh yeah, I want to see your doggy. Oh, and also please take a picture of both of this card and the next card so we can show our listeners what they look like.
Oh, I mixed it back and
No,
that's
that's
okay.
okay.
We'll write it down.
Later. Yeah.
send me an email. It tells me what they were.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take the card off the top for this one. It's the Three of Coins again.
Oh my god.
Well.
It's literally like, bitch, you thought? Wow, this is a
I guess
really
maybe
good
it's for
deck.
us too. Then, yeah.
That's so
I-
funny. They were like, you can't reshuffle us.
I love this deck.
You guys, Jennifer did like a full, like 3 casino shuffles, like full shuffle. That's so funny.
Unbelievable.
Rude.
This is why I love slash hate tarot. Like, I also don't read my own
know.
tarot often because I just don't want to hear it. Like, they will not suffer fools. I love it.
I've been like real into lately, like the random tarot generators online.
Ooh,
Where
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I'm just like
We love
hit the
those.
button to pick a random card, and I'm sure it's not random at all, but I'm just like, okay, cool.
I feel like that for me like fills the same hole as like online blackjack would.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just like hit me.
Here's my
Who's
here's
this
my
one?
little Heloise.
Oh, what? Say it again?
Heloise.
Heloise.
Oh, hello. This is Heloise. Oh, yes,
This
that's
is
right. The
Heloise.
one
Oh,
where
thank
Fiona
you.
was in her bed. Hi, Heloise.
Fiona's
Oh
still
my
in her bed,
gosh.
and now she's licking her butthole. So
Of course.
Kelly's probably
You
like,
have to send pictures of your dog so we can let our listeners know what they look like.
And possibly
Okay.
also Fiona. If you
Yes.
will.
this is the most
And cat.
adorable miniature dachshund that anyone has ever
So
seen.
cute.
So
She is. She looks like
cute.
she could be a model. She looks like she's a dog model.
I actually signed her up for a talent agency.
You should. Good.
But they never got back to me. And I'm
Boo.
like,
Boo.
you don't know what you're
Rude.
missing.
Got a little
Look, I always say the
smile.
pets gotta earn their rent somehow. You know.
It's true. Yeah.
I tell my dogs all the time, you guys better become viral superstars.
Right?
Do something funny.
Earn your keep here.
That's right.
Well, speaking of social media, how can people find you? My transitions are going
Good
amazing.
segue.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am for the cheese and other witchcrafty things. I am Kitchen Witch JB on everything. It's just Kitchen Witch and my initials. And then for writing, I am Jennifer Joan Billock on Instagram.
And where will we find? Am I allowed to say that you have a BO?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I don't know.
Talk
I'm
about
sorry.
that.
Like a listener.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have to talk about this. You have a book coming out. Tell us about
I
that.
do. Yeah. So if you go to my social media, you'll see the announcement. So it is a Tyromancy book. It's coming out in 2027, and it's going to be, the first half is like the history of Tyromancy and like the weird folklore and stuff around Tyromancy, and then the second half breaks down 30 different types of cheese to show you like specific things you can find from that cheese, how to read that cheese, the magical history of that cheese, that kind of thing.
Amazing.
That
am
is
God.
so good.
excited.
Congratulations. That sounds like an amazing book.
So
Thank
exciting.
you.
I can't wait till
that'll
that
be
comes out.
in 2027 from 10 Speed Press. Right now, the tentative title is just Tyromancy, and I feel like that's probably going to change.
Pretty good. It's clean.
We'll have to like bring you back when you're closer to the launch day.
Yes,
We can talk about it
do.
more. And read
I
more
wish that
cheese.
I wish that I could speed up the publishing process and that it could be out this year.
It'll be worth it
Yeah.
though. It's got to.
Is it
It's got to
done?
cook.
You've written it all, or
No, God,
oh, okay.
no. I have to update the outline and send the updated outline in. And
All
then I can do more work. And this is something I was like, and this is why this tarot card pissed me off, is because I was like, okay, I had an assistant before who would do set up my interviews and stuff. And so for the book, I need to do a bunch of interviews and like cheese readings with cheesemakers. And so I was like, oh, I should rehire my assistant so that she can set these up. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, I can do this myself.
I don't think the Garbage Pail Kids want that.
The Garbage Pail Kids are like, no, thank you.
I
wanna
love that it
see-
did it twice. I love that they were
God,
like,
that's so
no.
annoying. I want to see if it has a character name. Sometimes they do, but I don't think that this one did.
That's so funny. Well, I'm very excited
Yeah,
for your upcoming
and so
book.
I assume that the cheese book will be, as it comes out, featured on both of your Instagram
Oh,
profiles.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, we'll tag you in both on our Instagram as well. But that's the best way for people to book you for cheese readings is the Kitchen Witch JB.
So the best way to book me is to go to my Substack.
Oh, great.
Ooh,
And then
okay.
there's, I just have to tell you the name of the character on the 3 of Coins card
Yes.
is Julius Sneezer.
No!
Yes, and if you look at it, the coins are coming out of his snot.
God, it's incredible.
That
It's
is
so
disgusting.
good.
The best
I
deck on
love
the
it.
planet.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah, so kitchenwitch.substack.com. There is a tab on the top for Tyromancy sessions, and there's also a tab for other kind of things I do if you're interested in custom spells, spiritual counseling, anything like that.
Nice.
roll.
Amazing. We'll link to all of that on our website at witchcastpodcast.com, as well as tag you on our Instagram at witchcastpodcast. And if you guys want to shoot us an email, you can email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, and hey, while you're out there on the internet, you can always leave us a 5-star review. It helps other people find us, it makes us feel good, and it is perfectly legal. So just a little fun fact in case you're wondering, you were allowed to do that, and we would love it if you did.
And
so
help us afford more
you can
cheese.
leave a review, Spotify, iTunes, or like Apple, whatever it is now. I guess it's not iTunes anymore.
Apple
It's just Apple Music.
Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. You could leave it on a bathroom stall. You could leave it on your personal website. You could just write it down somewhere. That'd be nice. Put it in your notebook. Manifest it first. That'd be great.
I'm gonna start leaving reviews in bathroom stalls now.
Yes.
I'm just gonna take a Sharpie. Go listen to this podcast. It rocks.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Guerrilla marketing.
That's the kind of word of mouth we're looking for. And until next time,
Heck yeah!
'Cause it's Witchcast.